Rob Gollhofer, how's it going, man?
Good, Jason. How are you today?
Just living the dream, brother. If you would, right quick, tell me a little bit about your son.
My son's Kyle Gollhofer. He is 12. We live in Cartersville, Georgia, and we wrestle in Premier Wrestling Academy, and we're down today for just to get some good competition, some good live wrestling, some good training with the best kids in Georgia.
Just because I know we did close to 16,000 miles together last year.
Maybe more.
Maybe more, maybe more. Tell me a little bit about traveling and how much y'all have done it and why you believe that traveling is important.
We've, like Jason said, we did probably 16,000 miles last year. We'll probably do that many this year to seek the best competition. Go places like Tulsa, go to Liberty, go to USJOC in Oklahoma City, and those places where you run into the kids that are the best in the nation. You see the kids from California who have a different style than the kid that lives in Pennsylvania or Ohio. So it exposes your kid to all those different styles of wrestling, and it exposes your kid to the top kids in the nation.
Building on that, why do you think it's important to expose your kid to those different styles and to get those tough matches against the best in the nation?
The kids train hard. Number one, they have to train at an extremely high level, but then to be able to improve, they have to compete at that level as well. As much mentally as anything, they have to know what it feels like to compete in those size and those styles of tournaments where the pressure is much more different than a local tournament or a local state tournament. As well as the grind of those tournaments. When you lose a match and you get into the back draw, and then you potentially have to wrestle another 8, 9, 10 matches in a very short span of time. So it's not only a physical thing, but it's a mental grind. Now,
WrestleFest was put together pretty much under the same circumstances, getting the best kids in Georgia and the Southeast together in one room, and just so they could pretty much grind on and beat on each other. Tell me your thoughts on WrestleFest, if you would.
It's fantastic. I think we ought to do it on a monthly basis, bi-monthly basis. You put the best kids in the room where they can train together, and you put them together where they can compete together. Maybe not necessarily keeping score. It's not a match type deal, but where they're going live against each other, they're honing their techniques. They're working physically, they're working mentally against the best kids, and I mean, we've all seen the t-shirts, the iron sharpens iron, and that's how they get better. Consistent, tough wrestling, consistent, tough competition.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time, Rob.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jay.